This is 1 Timothy 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with an hot iron. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who does lead and rule well. Salutations to all you hopeful like Akim pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth of the four corners of the earth. And sincere shalom also to all you Akim and Aqua for listening and learning and preparing yourselves here in these last days. Unto the entire household of faith, fighting this good fight of faith, I want to say shalom. This is your brother Daqua from the DC camp. Come back at you with another lesson. And I'm going to just entitle this one, The Lord Loves Jacob and Hates E Forever. All right. And I seen this video on the Elder Apostle Taha's channel with this, as you can see, one body Dallas Israelites. They used to be called One Body in Yahushua, and they took that out, you know. And as the scriptures say, man, evil men shall wax worse and worse, you know. And that's what we see in here, man. Evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse. And it's crazy that they got 23.2 thousand subscribers, man. Which just shows you how easy it is to deceive Jake, man. And which is why Jake is likening a sheep that needs shepherds. You know, but this is just completely ridiculous. I listened to a little bit more of it, and it's definitely hard to it's hard to even listen to, and it makes absolutely no sense. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna get a few scriptures to back up this title. And this is basic stuff, man. This is straight up basic stuff. And you know, if you still being deceived by that, you got 46 likes on here. You know, you can read the comments. Then you deserve to be deceived, man, because this is just crazy. And once we get these scriptures, man, if you not unsubscribing and leaving these characters, you know, I don't know what to think about you. You know, besides you may be of the 2/3, and yes, the 2/3 are in America. You got in these last days, man, these camps, because that was, you know, Sakari teaching that the 2/3 is not in America, man. You know, in these last days, you starting to see who is who, you know, but it's all in the spirit of the Lord. All right, let me play this a little bit, man.
Set you free. Right. Read on. It's the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. Bring it up. As it is written. As it is written. Read. Jacob have I loved. Jacob have I loved. Read. But Esau. But who? But Esau. The so-called white man. Read. Have I hated. Sister and brother, we've been to school before.
First of all, he just said, but Esau. And then he said the so-called white man. This whole video, he's trying to say that Esau isn't the so-called white man. And he's talking about get 2 or 3 scriptures to prove it. If we, and I did a video a while back, look, if we are the Israelites, by default, they are the Edomites. You know? And I always use that analogy. You had that matching, you had these characters and you had the words and you had to match them. That's exactly how you match up these people in the spirit. But these people are carnal people, not able to understand the spirit, because the things that's given in the spirit, because they are spiritually discerned, you know. But listen to what he says. This is the dumbest thing. He loses all credibility right here when he talks about the reading comprehension and then the way he breaks down this scripture. All right.
I know 1 + 1, 2 + 2, 2 × 2 = 4. I know these things. So you mean to tell me my English teacher didn't tell me past tense? It was the future tense. ED mean that's past tense. These brothers haven't even dropped out in 8th grade, but they're going to try to tell you how to read. The Most High said, as it is written. As it is written. And when the Most High writes something, you can't take it back. Jacob have I loved. The Most High say he used to love Jacob. He don't love him anymore. Esau have I hated. He said I used to hate Esau, but I don't hate him anymore. So,
did you hear that? Now, the scripture says this. The scripture, matter of fact, I'm going to get it right here. This is Romans 9:13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Somehow, he got, I used to love Jacob, and I used to hate Esau. What the hell is he talking about, man? And this is when you go precept upon precept, dummy. You know? That was just a stupid. First of all, I'm going to come right back to this. You know? This is Revelation 22. And 18. It says, for I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, the Most High shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away from the words of the prophecy, from the words of the book of this prophecy, the Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. All right. And so this man is guilty of that. Now, let's get a comparison. Because the NLT, it says, in the words of the scriptures, I loved Jacob, but I rejected Esau. Like, in what world did it say what he just said, man?
listen, brother, as it is written, and when the Most High writes something, you can't take it back. Jacob have I loved. The Most High say he used to love Jacob. He don't love him anymore. Esau have I hated. He said I used to hate Esau, but I don't hate him anymore. Sister and brother, this is the beginning of this class right here.
That's ridiculous.
Please tune in.
That's right.
Esau is not the white man.
That's right.
He is Jacob's brother.
If you're taking these guys serious, look at them. It's just simple as hell, man. Okay, if Esau isn't the white man, then who is the white man? And break that down. These dudes is crazy, man. Now, first of all, you go into the context of the scriptures, man. What does it say? Care or concern for someone or something. For Israel. Solicitude. All right? For Israel. That's what this scripture is talking about. Like, what is he talking about, man? And then he goes into trying to break down the scriptures and talking about like it made no sense, man. But this specific scripture right here, you know, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, is referencing the whole biblical theme that talks about the Most High's choice between Jacob and Esau, the two brothers, and it shows the Lord's his election, if you will, you know. Because Esau was born first, he should have had the birthright, you know, concerning relating to the traditions, all right. But he chose Israel, and then you go precept upon precept, which we'll get. But Malachi 1 and 2 says the same thing, you know. So the Lord had a choice between Jacob and Esau, and he constantly chose Jacob, all right. Whose name later became Israel, man. And that's why Israel is so important, you know. So Paul was pretty much saying, hey, the Lord's mercy, you know, it goes to Israel, all right. And he used that relationship between Jacob and Esau as an example to explain the Lord's choices, man. It ain't based off a traditional desires, man, but on his own purposes. All right. Let me see. So let me get first. Let me get what I said I was gonna get. Let me get Malachi. You know, because that's what he was quoting. And then again, God's love for Jacob. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein hast thou hast loved us? So right there when it says loved, is it saying he used to love? You know? No, or more so, he's always loved you, Jacob. And you saying, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau's Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever. That cuts everything this dude just said, because he just said that the Lord said that he now loves Esau. All in an effort to try to say that that Esau is not the white man. Dumbass. You know? This type of stuff like that pisses me off, man. Because it's completely bugged out. It didn't even make any sense. Like if you go back, and that's why I went to this actual video, because if you listen to this, he makes absolutely no sense.
Please believe this, sisters and brothers.
He's not even going to go into that.
This.
He doesn't even break it down. He makes no sense.
14. Okay. No. 13 and 9, right?
Yes, sir. 9:13.
9:13. Read on.
Verse 14.
Uh-huh.
What shall we say?
Fuck that. I'm not even about to listen to no more of this. I'm going to keep getting some scriptures, man, just to prove that point. All right. Now, let's get this, because it says the people whom he have indignation forever, right? So that's never going to change. Now you got also Amalek, right? Which echoes that same sentiment. I'm going to start at 14 now. It says, and Yahweh said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. For he said, because Yahweh have sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And who is Amalek? Amalek is it says son of Eliphaz by his concubine Timnah, grandson of Esau and progenitor of the tribe of the people in southern Canaan. So Amalek is a descendant of Esau, man. You know? You go into Genesis 36 and 12 and you'll be able to see that. So like in what world does the Lord all of a sudden love these people, man? Which Eliphaz is Esau's firstborn son. You know? If I'm not mistaken. So, in what world what is this guy talking? Y'all heard it. You know, you can't get around that. So you see that. And I mentioned Genesis 36, and it says Esau's Edom. So whenever you hear Esau's Edom or Esau and Edom, you can kind of, that can be interchangeable. All right. You just see something real quick, man. All right. So now let me get, it was Isaiah 34. right here. Isaiah 34 and verse 5. It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment." Even when you go into the, let me see if I got it. I think it's downstairs. But the Bible dictionary, Esau, Edom is the only one who will not have mercy, whom the Lord will not give mercy to, man. And it says you go to jump down to verse 8, it says, "For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion," which goes back to Israel, man. Now, you look up the word Idumea. What the heck? Right here. Look, what does it say? Edom. Look, you can't get around this, man. All right? There's many more scriptures that we can go to prove that, man. And it's always defending Israel, right? Jacob, right? This is Ezekiel 25 verse 12. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, Yahweh power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh." So, again, the day of vengeance, man. So you can go also to Amos, the first chapter. Obadiah, obviously. Read the whole book of Obadiah because it's one chapter. It goes into it, man. Now you can, what is it? Why does it say this? Like, you had a better argument trying to say that Esau not the white man than to say what you said. But you lost all credibility right there, man. Oh, wrong chapter. And you can't make, that's not an argument anyway. It says 2nd Ezra 6 verse 9 for, I'm going to read 8. It says, this is the last days, man. This guy obviously thinks he's an Israelite, right? So if Esau isn't the so-called white man, we're not in the last days. Dude. It says, I'll read verse 7. "Then answered I and said, What shall be the pardon asunder of the times? Or when shall the end of the when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." So, what the scripture is saying, that when Esau is ruling, his world is going to be at its end, and then Jacob's rule is going to follow. So whoever, if we are to be the ones, if Jacob is the ones to be ruling next, and we are Jacob, whoever is ruling now, which is the so-called white man, they're going to be the end of the world. Point blank, period, man. Now let's get some scriptures, some quick scriptures to show that the Lord has always loved Israel. Makes no sense, man, these dudes. It says Israel's taunt. This is Isaiah 14 verse 1. It says, "For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land." See, this is what that scripture was just talking about. "And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." All right. So what is he talking about? Now the Lord hate Jacob. What are you talking about, man? And look, I'm gonna play it one more time so y'all can know when I ain't tripping here.
That's right.
He is Jacob brain. Esau have I hated. He said, I used to hate Jacob, have I loved. The Most High say, as it is written. And when the Most High writes something, you can't take it back. Jacob have I loved. The Most High say he used to love Jacob. He don't love him anymore.
He said he don't love him anymore. Where did it say that at? Let's get some scriptures, man. Jerusalem. All right, this one. Isaiah 44, verse 21. It says, remember these, O Jacob and Israel, for thou art my servant. I have formed thee. Thou art my servant, O Israel. Thou shalt not be forgotten of me. What? I have blotted out as a thick cloud thy transgressions, and as a cloud thy sins. Return unto me, for I have redeemed thee. So what are you talking about? And this is why he sent Yahweh Shah. The whole scriptures are centered around the Lord, around the Israelites, man. You know, and the theme of Jacob and Esau is heavy in that. All right. Isaiah 54, verse 7. It says, for a moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith Yahweh thy Redeemer. Look, need I say anything more? You know? But I am. Let me get Jeremiah 3. No, it's not 3. Jeremiah 31. And it says, Israel's mourning turned to joy. At the same time, saith Yahweh, will I be the power of all the families of Israel, and they shall be my people. Just like it says in Revelation, right? Thus saith Yahweh, the people which were left of the sword found grace in the wilderness, even Israel, when I went to cause him to rest. Yahweh have appeared of old unto me, saying, yeah, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee. It says, again, I will build thee, and thou shalt be built, O Virgin of Israel. Thou shalt again be adorned with thy tabrets, and shalt go forth in the dances of them that make merry. Now, what does this word everlasting mean? Long duration, antiquity, forever. All right. Evermore, perpetual. All right. See which one is this? 31, and I think it's 3. Because this is why I like to go. Damn. I didn't mean to click that. How can I get out of it? Whatever. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just trying to hammer down the point. You know. Well, damn. Oh, here it is. I clicked the wrong one. So I'm just going to the scripture right here. 31 and 3. Boom. See where it was saying. Salakia. Wait, where did it go? Says 4. National relations. Let's see. Man, that's not even, it didn't break it down like I want it right here. But anyways, like I said, that proves the point, man. You know? Israel was always precious in his sight. The Lord said that we would not be forgotten of him, man. The Lord would not cast away his people. Let me get this. Psalm Look, the Lord implored to avenge his people. Psalm 94 verse 12 says, "Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, O Yahweh, and teachest him out of thy law, that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity until a pit be digged for the wicked. For Yahweh will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. But judgment shall return to righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it." I mean, that's it, man. You know? I'm in Psalm, so I'll get one more and I'm going to close on this one. All right. This is Psalm 136 and 2. And these are the scriptures you want to remind yourself, man. You know? It says, give thanks. I'm reading verse 2. Oh, give thanks unto the God of gods, or the power of powers. For his mercy endure forever. All right, that's it. You know, and that's to Jacob. So, you know, Lord's will, you know, that was edifying, man. Not everybody that call themselves an Israelite that reading out of the Bible is prophets, man. The scriptures warn you of these false prophets. All right. So, hey, Lord's willing, that was edifying. To the next lesson, I want to give all praise going on to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha HaKodash. And I want to say Shalom.